or call 1-855-355-5777.
So there's going to be some big wins at the Grammy. I think Taylor Swift's going to do well today.
But, hometown girl, SZA,
Yeah.
I know.
SZA, yeah. South Orange, Maplewood.
A lot of people.
She's doing great. I know.
Yeah.
Watch for that.
It's just going to be interesting to see when the celebrities come down the red carpet with all the rain that's coming by. Don't get me wrong, they're going to cover that thing up.
Right.
Still, it's...
But they might be kayaking down there, right? I mean,
Yeah,
and I don't even want to joke about it because it actually is a potentially deadly situation
Especially Santa
developing.
Barbara.
Yeah, from Santa Barbara straight down the coast. I mean, you know how easily all of that floods. The infrastructure can't take the rain.
Yeah.
3 to 6 inches of rain here would cause some big problems, right?
Yep.
So we'll get to that forecast in a second. We'll start first with what we are enjoying. We are on the other end of the spectrum with sunny skies, and it is literally freezing, but at least it looks beautiful, and our temperatures this afternoon will start to feel a little better as well. We'll start in our northern suburbs where it is sub-freezing for the most part. 29 in Sussex, 27 in Cold Spring, 31 for Kingston, Danbury at 33, and we are on our way up. We're up to 35 now for Newark. We're at the freezing mark in Montauk and up to 34 in Belmar. But when you factor in the breeze, it still feels a touch cooler. Now, for most of the area, our wind does start to taper off as compared to yesterday, but on Long Island, especially out east, that's where it's still a little on the brisk side today. The breeze will be a little bit stronger. So that wind chill factor a little more pronounced for Long Island. Feeling much colder in Central Park, even with that lighter wind, feels like 25, feels like 23 in Montauk, feels like 27 down the shore for Belmar. So it's still awfully cold, but it is bright and sunny. Right from the get-go this morning, satellite radar not picking up on anything, and that's the case across the Northeast with high pressure in control. On the other coast, a much different story as we have this storm system that is set to bring in historic issues today. Area of low pressure, just the way it's set up, it's funneling in this constant moisture source. It's an atmospheric river pulling in that Pacific moisture, and it's kind of acting like a fire hose aimed straight at Southern California. It's not just the rain, although the rain going to cause significant issues. Looking at a high threat for flash flooding, 3 to 6 inches of rain for the valleys and coast, 6 to 12 for the foothills. We're also looking at 2 to 4 feet of snow at elevations greater than 7,000 feet and potentially gust speeds in excess of 80 miles per hour. We could see hurricane force winds. When you have saturated ground, potentially hurricane force wind, you know that causes all sorts of problems. We're already seeing power outages, and that will be a widespread issue. And the threat for flash flooding is a significant concern, not just for property, but also for life. It's going to be a mess today, something that everyone's kind of watching just given the setup. But over here on our coast, yeah, things are a lot quieter. So as we put Futurecast into play, fast forward into this afternoon, view doesn't really change a whole lot, right? Sunny skies dominate today with temperatures climbing to the mid-40s, a touch above normal with a slightly weaker wind as compared to yesterday. Overnight to tomorrow morning, it's cold, of course. We'll start to cool quickly once the sun sets, and we wake up to 20s and 30s to start our Monday morning. Moving into tomorrow afternoon, same sunny skies stick around, but we're turning that wind up just a touch once again, and our high temperatures fall a few degrees as compared to today, so a little cooler, a little breezier, but still staying sunny as we head into the work week. So hour by hour today, gorgeous sunny skies, temperatures that are a touch above normal for this time of year. Still cold, still want a coat, but everything working together to create a pretty pleasant Sunday. Moderate air quality, low pollen and UV index. Forecast high of 46 today in New York City, most of the tri-state in the mid-40s with the light breeze. So a really nice winter day. We'll cool quickly once the sun sets tonight, clear and cold. 20s and 30s into tomorrow morning. Your Monday still looking good. Feeling a little chillier, not just with air temperature dropping, but also that brisk breeze returning. But it's nice to see the sunshine stick around. As we move into Tuesday, we drop another couple degrees. The breeze stays noticeable, and a couple clouds mix in. But the sunny days are not over. They take us through the majority of the work week, through Thursday at least. By Friday, a few more clouds and a few showers the second half of Friday. But the trade-off is temperatures warm up. We'll close out the work week with highs in the 50s. Michelle and Pedro?
All right. Thanks so much. The Nets head to Philly, looking to turn their luck around against the Sixers.
Yeah, and all the All-Stars are out in Canada as the best of the NHL go head-to-head for bragging rights and a pretty big check, too.
On the next